Looking for the best email provider? You've come to the right place. I'm telling you, this one is amazing. Now this is video 2. This is a 2-part series, so if you haven't watched number 1, I will put a link in the description below there. Click that link, go back and watch number 1, because it will tell you more about what we're talking about in this video. But we're talking about Kartra and how frigging amazing it is and how it can help your business. Now if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, do so right now. Go down there and click that subscribe button, and don't forget, ring the bell. There's a bell right next to that subscribe button, and you got to click it and turn on all notifications so you become part of the Fisher family. And when you turn on all notifications, you will be a VIP. And how? Because I will let you know every time I do a new video. You'll actually get an email and we'll notify you about it, so you know before anybody else. That's pretty cool, right? Also, at the end of this video, I'm giving away a free e-commerce course valued at $97. You can get it absolutely free just for watching to the end. Okay, let's get right back into Kartra. We had left off at number 5. We're going to hit number 6, and number 6 has to do with the membership area of Kartra. You're gonna love this. Now even if you don't have a membership now, and I didn't in the beginning, it can happen real quick, so you might as well have this advantage available to you when you're getting an email provider, because all of these things are actually intertwined. And at one point I had like 8 different pieces of software. It was crazy. Over the years, I started in 2009. I mean, we've sold millions of dollars worth of products, both physical and digital. So if I had had a product like this, a software like this at the beginning, it would have been awesome. But when I did get Kartra, I got rid of 8 different pieces of software. Now as you know, on this channel, all I do is teach you how to start, run, and grow your online business. So let's get back into Kartra and let's look at number 6. Okay, so I know there's a lot of membership stuff out there. There's Teachable, there's Thinkific, there's Kajabi, there's a bunch of them, but none of them do what Kartra does, because Kartra does it inside their email program so that everything integrates. It's really super cool. Let's talk about it. Okay, memberships have become such a big thing because you can get reoccurring income. I know I have several of them out there, and some of them are only $27 a month, but you know, if you get 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people paying you $27 a month, that's a lot of money. So building a membership, super important to any business, no matter what your business is. I think you ought to have some type of continuity model. Now the cool thing is you can create really dynamic membership areas within Kartra, and I want to talk about some of those things that you can do in there. The first thing I want to tell you is that Kartra memberships are drag and drop, so you don't have to have any programming, you don't have to have any technical skills. Anybody can do this once they learn it. It's really super easy to quickly write these lessons and modules for your courses without taking much time at all. All you have to do is really embed your videos or presentations into each one of the modules, and your lessons are ready to go. Now what's really cool is, since all your videos are within Kartra and in their template, you can actually put ads within your courses. You can't do this on a lot of platforms. You can put buttons for them to buy other products. You can put buttons for them to opt in or download things. You can just, the possibilities are endless, since you have the control over the actual course and how it's built. The other cool thing you can do is you can have it set up where you could have a number of different courses that somebody has purchased from you, and you could use one single login for that person, so they don't have to log into several different places for each one of their courses. Now Kartra also handles all the technology for you, so when somebody actually buys a course, you don't have to do anything. What you do is you set up the emails that are provided as templates within Kartra, and those emails will automatically go out and give them their access, their username, their password, everything they need once they purchase the course. All you have to do is set it up, and Kartra takes it from there. Now Kartra membership sites are awesome. They're really good for any entrepreneur who wants to sell a course. Okay, if you've got a course to sell, if you want to publish any type of your content, if you want to provide coaching, whatever it is that you can think of, you can use this membership portal to build it. If you need a membership site, or you need something similar to this, you need Kartra. Now in the description below, I'm going to put a link there where you can actually watch a video of all these things that Kartra does. But the cool thing is you can actually get a trial of Kartra for only $1. Number 7 is help desk. This is incredible. I don't know any software that does this, but you can actually build help desk for each and every one of your pages or courses or whatever you want to do, and each one of those help desks can be separate. This is included in the price of Kartra, so that when somebody's in a course, maybe they have a question, they can click over to the help desk, fill out the ticket, and as soon as they do that, that will actually come to you in an email form, and it'll say, hey, you've got a new ticket on this particular course. You can then log into Kartra and you can have canned responses. So if you're having people that ask you the same question over and over again, you can have a canned response. You can click, drop it in, and send it over to the person. Or you can customize your templates, or you can just answer the email. You can have a running total, and you can see all the emails going back and forth with this one customer, so that you have a record of everything that's going on. Now, some of the advantages to this are it gives your customers options. They can do tickets, they can do live chats, they can do Skype, phone call, whatever they want. In addition to that, it tracks the status of tickets opened, waiting, resolved, so you always know where you stand. It also allows the customer to rate their experience, so you know if customer service team, or you, if you're the customer service team, are doing a great job. Kartra Analytics will allow you to measure the average time to complete your issues, another useful way to manage your employees as your business grows. It also allows you to, when somebody submits a ticket on a help desk, you can automatically add them to your email list and provide special tags so you know where they were in the help system. And like I said, as you answer common questions, you can easily create a wiki that your customers can refer to and avoid asking the same question over and over. I mean, sure, there are some help desks that are, prettier than Kartra's, but Kartra's is extremely functional. As an all-in-one, I don't think that they could do any better than what they've done by designing this. Number 8, let's look at Kartra's calendar. Yeah, it's even got a calendar in there. Now, one of the coolest things you can do is this one-on-one coaching, but it's in the past been a pain to implement because of scheduling and lack of a calendar, but Kartra gives that to you too. You see, it makes those adjustments. You don't have to do the emails back and forth. You don't have to worry about time zones. It's all in the calendar and you're all set. You don't have to bounce them around to other websites like Setmore or Calendly or any of these other sites, or Google calendars. All you do is do it all in Kartra, and everything is there, and there's a history of everything that went on. Now, if you check out the screen, this is really a game-changing feature for Kartra users, because this scheduling feature allows you to keep your calendar under control while continuing to scale your funnel. Let's take a look at all the great things that this calendar feature will do for you. Okay, first up, you keep the full branding control. You can control your own custom domain, logo, color scheme, your calendar page, all that within the calendar, so you don't use one of these outside sources that have their own colors and schemes. You can offer free or paid appointments, great for upsells into info products. You can set your pre-defined work schedule, so you never get people requesting meetings on Saturdays or during your gym time. You can automatically send pre-meeting emails and SMS to your customers and you to make sure no one misses their meetings. You can set up your vacation and Christmas schedule ahead of time, so you never have to worry about that again. Check this out. You can even set up a team of consultants and manage them from a single dashboard. You can set up 4 different types of calendars. You can have the consultant model, which has open time range and great for one-on-one sessions. You can do recurring classes. You can pick a time slot and repeat it every week or month or whatever you want. And you can have the gym model, which is set up different classes at specific times, or a live event model, which is specific time and date. Okay, number 9 is Kartra integrations, and you're like, whoa, wait a second, you told me Kartra does everything, I shouldn't have to integrate anything. Well, there are some reasons to integrate. Let's look at those real quick. Okay, so check it out. Here's a few things you may want to do. You may want to add more email bandwidth to your account. You may want to create advanced connections with your existing WordPress blog. You may want to connect Kartra to your existing online platform if you're not going to consolidate that. Or you may want to send SMS messages. Heck yeah, those are really good, right? And many more reasons. So integrations is really easy to do within Kartra. Okay, so there are some things you're going to want to integrate, like your payments. Now Kartra can process the payment in there, but you need a provider. You need like Stripe or Authorize.net or PayPal, something along those lines. You can also integrate membership. So if you do have a membership outside of Kartra and you want to integrate it, you can do that without any issues whatsoever. You can also integrate any type of emails you want within Kartra. You can also automate messaging, which is a pretty cool thing to do too. And if you look on the screen right now, I'm going through some of the automations. Pretty much anything that is popular out there you can automate with Kartra. Okay, so you may be asking yourself, well, what integrations do I really need? Well, everybody's situation is a little bit different, but there are some basic crucial ones that you will want to set up. The first thing is going to be your payment gateways. Now I use Stripe and I use Authorize.net. I also use PayPal, so those are some primary ones that you'd probably want to set up. Next thing is you'll probably want to have some type of tool that can talk to Kartra. Now we use Zapier and it works really well, so I would say you'd want to set up Zapier also with Kartra. The next thing I would want to tell you is if you're going to be sending out a lot of emails, you're going to want to set up some type of overages, because if you go with the limits that are on your account, that can stop your emails going out, and you don't want that to happen. Now let's talk about all the great things that Kartra does and remind you of them. First off, even though Kartra has everything most online businesses will need, they also have a ton of third-party integrations to ensure that you always have a direct connection to all your tools. You don't have to worry about that. Now connecting to email services like Postmark and SendGrid can save you money if you like to send a high volume of emails every single month. Now integration with Zapier means that pretty much anything under the sun can be accomplished with enough creativity. You have plenty of options to collect payments effectively and cheaply. Now I'll put up on the screen what the current pricing is. However, understand this does change over time, but you know, they have basic plans. They have the starter, they got the silver, they got the gold, the platinum, and you can just pick the one that's best for you. But the important thing is I've left a link below in the description, and in that link you can click it and you can actually try this out on trial for $1 at this time. So check out that link down there. Now at the time of this video, I will tell you that ClickFunnels versus Kartra, there's no comparison. I mean, bottom line is it's a whole lot less money on Kartra. It does everything that ClickFunnels does and so many other things that I don't know why you'd want to go with ClickFunnels. I used ClickFunnels for years, don't get me wrong, it's a great product, but it's a lot more money. It doesn't have all the products that Kartra does, and I moved on. And sometimes we have to just realize it's time to move on. Now you may also be looking at the difference in Kajabi and Kartra, but you know, Kajabi is basically a membership site and you don't get all these other features. So you know, price wise, obviously Kartra is the way to go there too. Now here's the big question: is Kartra right for you? Because everybody's situation is different. I'll tell you that we put it off for a long time because we had so many funnels and so many emails and we didn't want to move it. And if you've been in internet marketing for any period of time, you're going to be in the same situation. And I understand that that's tough, but I can tell you it's worth it. It took us about 6 months to move everything over, but once we moved it all over, it's been so much smoother, and I'm sure the people in my office could definitely verify that. So think about it for a second. If you're an entrepreneur and you already got a product idea or an existing audience, Kartra is probably for you. People who get frustrated with all the tech of tying together all these different systems, Kartra is going to be for you too. People who don't want to necessarily blog every single day to create traffic, Kartra is going to be very helpful for you in building your list. Also, social media heavy influencers like YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, who can send people directly from social media to their funnels, it's going to be super helpful. It's also for agencies who want to help local businesses expand their product selection into digital products. Kartra gives them a single service that can handle all the necessary functions, probably better than they are now. Now those who want to focus on their actual marketing, customer service, and not get stuck in the weeds with tech, Kartra is going to be for you. Those who want to sell their funnels for additional revenue, this is another advantage that Kartra has. You could do that, and that could be huge for you. Kartra, is it the next best thing since sliced bread? Well, Yeah, it is. It's pretty darn good. I've looked at a lot of softwares over the years, and I've always found loopholes or problems with them, and I got to tell you, I haven't found that with Kartra. If you're worried about customer support, they're really good on customer support too. You've got to put in a ticket, but probably within 12 to 24 hours you're going to have your answer, and it's going to be a good answer. It's going to be something that you can run with and you can get it fixed. So, and I got to tell you, I haven't had to put in that many tickets because it works well. If you've got a little bit of experience, you're not going to probably have to use the help desk as much. If you're brand new and you're trying to figure it out, hey, I get it. You know, that's something you got to do. You got to ask those questions to learn how to do these things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little insight. Like I said, if you haven't watched video 1, go back to video 1 and watch that. That will give you the first half of all this information on Kartra. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, that big subscribe button, and ring the bell, which is right next to the subscribe button right there. You got to smash it. But you want to be a VIP, and the way you're going to do that is you're going to turn on all notifications. That makes you part of the Fisher family and a VIP person, because you will get notified every single time I do a video. That's pretty awesome. In addition to that, I promised you a free e-commerce course. You can grab that. It's in the description below. You don't need a credit card, don't need any of that. Just click the link. You can click and learn, which is also very cool to do, right? If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up also. I really appreciate you watching. Put in the comments below some of the things that you think that will help you in your business. I want to hear, have you used some of these things? Have you used some of these other products? What problems have you come up with? Put those comments below. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.